What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a basketball game for Monday, June 12th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in these games, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the pinned comment in this video below, the comment section below this video. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for today for this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the Heat versus the Nuggets in Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and we're going to be in Denver. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers, numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NBA playoffs, which means this will be the 84th NBA playoff game for the season. This will be Game 5. I keep track of the playoff series record up top here as well, so Denver can go ahead and close it out 4-1, or Heat can extend it to a Game 6, 3-2. Right here is the road team, their season record, their road record, their postseason record as a team, their coach's record, his record all-time postseason, as well as for the team this season postseason, as well as the team's postseason record for this season in particular. Hopefully that made sense. In the middle is the all-time head-to-head record between the two teams, the postseason and for this season in particular. And then at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their home record, postseason record as a team, coach's record, all-time postseason record, and their team record as a team, postseason this season in particular. So what I usually do is I start with the home team. I'll go over some numbers for the home team to win this game, and then I'll go over some numbers for the road team to win this game. So starting with the home team, the Nuggets. Are the Nuggets going to go ahead and close out the series? I think they have a very good possibility. I've picked the Nuggets in the 3 of the 4 games so far. I tried to give Heat the benefit of the doubt in Game 4, and I picked them in Game 4, and they burned me. So I'm probably just going to go right back to picking the Nuggets in Game 5. If there's a Game 6, I'll pick the Nuggets. If there's a Game 7, I'll probably pick the Nuggets as well. But the Nuggets can go ahead and close it out. And I'll go over some Heat numbers too. Heat have numbers to push it to Game 6, but the Nuggets have some numbers to go ahead and just win the finals, NBA Finals. So let's go ahead and talk about that. The Nuggets can win the NBA Finals 4-1 for the series, 4-1. They would be 4-1 head-to-head against the Heat postseason all time. Win the NBA Finals 4-1. Today we'll have, or the day of this game, we'll have a day with 41 date numerology on the Gregorian. 41, if you write it out, sums to 98. And the Nuggets would get their 98th postseason win as a team all time as they win the NBA Finals 4-1, like 41 against the Heat. Today does have a 61 date numerology on the Gregorian as well. 61 sums to 41. And the Nuggets would become 6-1, like 61, head-to-head against the Heat for this season as they become 4-1 head-to-head against the Heat postseason all time, winning the NBA Finals 4-1. And then, of course, 41 sums to 98. Nuggets would get their 98th postseason win as a team to go with. With 61, it sums to 41. It also sums to 131. And the Heat would become 13-10 for a postseason record this season in particular, with a loss like 131, or has a 131 look to it. And the Nuggets 69-33. I'm not too sure about the 69-33. Denver Nuggets. Did I spell it right? I mean, that could be it right there. The Nuggets can win the NBA Finals with a record, with a season record of 69-33 on the season. Nuggets sums to 96-33. 96 is just a reflection of 69. The Nuggets sums to 69-33. Nuggets can win it all. 69-33. 69, reflection 96. The word Nuggets, 96-33. So that could be it right there. It could be a name thing for the Nuggets, 69-33. Also, this is the 77th NBA season. It's the 77th NBA season. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. 77th NBA season. So 2022, 2023 is the 77th season of the NBA. Okay, I don't know where people are getting 76 from, but this is the 77th season. This NBA Finals, the NBA season altogether can end in the 77th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. The 77th NBA season can end in the 77th all-time head-to-head matchup between the Nuggets and the Heat. And if that were to happen, the Heat would get their 49th loss for the season, and that's counting the play-in tournament game that they play. They played 2 play-in tournament games. They won 1, lost 1. And this record is reflecting that. I count that in the record. So the Heat can get their 49th loss for the season to end the 77th NBA season, the 77th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. And at 77, if you write it out, sums to 49. But also 49 mathematically has a square root of 7. So 7 times 7 sums to 49. And again, this is the 77th NBA season. This is the 77th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. It can go ahead and end on this note with the Heat getting their 49th loss for this season. 7 times 7 sums to 49. If you write out 77, it sums to 49. And yeah, that's what I would put for the Nuggets. Honestly, that's about what I would put. The 49, the 4-1, the 6-1, the 98, the 69-33. The word Nugget sums to 96-33. And yeah, it's kind of what I would put for the Nuggets in a nutshell. If we would move on to the Heat, if the Heat is going to win this game and force a game 6, these are going to be some numbers that will allow that to happen. Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think is going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video. I think one big thing that the Nuggets, or excuse me, that the Heat have going for them is that it's the 23rd day of the 9th month for the Hebrew civil side of the calendar, 239. 239. 239 mathematically is the 52nd prime number. And the Nuggets in their 52nd home game of the season, they can fall 5-2, like 52 head-to-head against the Heat for this season with the loss. And I think that's one of the bigger things that the Heat have going for them if they're going to force a game 6. It being the 23rd day of the 9th month, 239 the 52nd prime, Nuggets 52nd home game. They can fall 5-2 head-to-head against the Heat like 52. Another thing that the Heat got going for them is today does have 41 date numerology on the Gregorian. We talked about this in favor for the Nuggets, but it also kind of favors the Heat in its own way as well, because there's 41 and 61 date numerology on the Gregorian. We know 61 sums to 41. Well, the Nuggets can sit on 41 all-time head-to-head wins against the Heat with a loss, and the Heat would then bring the series to 3-2, like 32. 61 date numerology, 61 sums to 41 and 131, the 32nd prime number. So that's where the 32 can come in at. It will be the 163rd day of the Gregorian. Heat can go ahead and get their 163rd postseason win as a team. You know, I was fully expecting the Heat to be 163, 163, 126. Heading into today's game on 12/6, the 163rd day, but that didn't happen. They lost instead. And so they can go ahead and just get their 163rd win today, their postseason win, on the 163rd day. Maybe they weren't supposed to come into this game with 163 wins. They were supposed to pick up their 163rd win on the 163rd day. It will be a day with 25 date numerology on the Gregorian as well. Heat can get their 25th road win for the season. 25, if you write it out, sums to 149. The Heat could become 14-9 postseason this year with a win, like 149. And then the Heat can get their 59th win for the season to force a Game 6. This is the 77th NBA season. This is the 77th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. If I write out the number 77, it also sums to 59. Sums to 149 as well. And that could be where the Heat get their 59th win for the season and become 14-9 postseason for this year. There are numbers for the Heat to win this game, to force a Game 6. I thought Heat had a good chance in Game 4, but they completely blew it. Even with Denver's main star fouling out, I believe it was. He fouled out or wasn't playing for some of the game. But numbers for both sides, Heat and Nuggets. I wish you guys the best of luck. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to what's going on in the game, get you started on a decode, adds to decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next video.